Race fans, are you ready? It is time. Moxie Media Promotions coming to you live on Spreaker Radio from the IMCA Total Car Care Studio. It is West Coast Wide Open coming at you right now. Still standing right here in the Moxie Media Promotions studio. It is time to fire up this big rig and get it on the road. We got a show for you tonight. All kinds of cool stuff coming at you. Man, we've got a lot to talk about. A lot of big stuff going on. First and foremost, it's the big stuff that we really want to get out there. We've got all kinds of information. We've got some breaking news. We're going to talk to for our first call-in guest tonight in just a few minutes, Chadwick. For those that know that last name, that is actually Kellen's father, Chad Chadwick, out of the Antioch area, and we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about some things. There's Larry Adams right there. Speaking of Antioch Speedway, Larry Adams hits us instantly on the checkered flag asphalt and paving chat line. How are you guys doing?
Awesome.
Good deal. I'm glad to hear it. Moxie Love, there's our girl Nina. She says, in traffic in my car. Oh, no.
Well, she said on my car, but I'm pretty sure she meant in her car.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Well, I don't know. She might be surfing her car, too.
She is a little wild like that.
She's crazy like that.
She's a little nutty.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
A little? She's part of the word. Nutty Nina.
Nutty Nina. I like that.
That's her new name.
It's like Dirty Dave.
Dirty Dave. Nutty Nina.
Nutty Nina, you know.
I'm not going to say Gary's right now.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't. Larry is actually in the water track at Antioch watering the truck.
Watering the truck?
Watering the track.
Okay.
While he's in the water track, watering the truck. You see what I said right there? It's a new method of putting water down where you actually move the track around the truck.
Have you been into the Hennessy again?
It's still in the developmental stages.
It's
but
upstairs.
Don't listen to anything I say. I'm usually wrong and full of crap. I want to know, Sandy, how has your week been?
It's been weird. Of course, here in the valley, it's raining like crazy. We haven't been able to get anything done outside. It's kind of weird that this season's over. It's like I'm sitting around the table with my buddies going, no more crazy drives down to Southern Oregon Speedway for the rest of the year. That's just...
It's bittersweet.
You know it is. It's kind of been relaxing, too. But now we're just gearing up to get stuff done around the house. Yay.
A lot to do.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
I know you have. Dave, are you with us?
I'm with us. I'm just here downloading this Power Director so we can do some more editing. I've only got 200 more videos to go. I'm almost done.
And there, let me stop everybody on how our week's going, because I do want to throw this out there. We've had a lot of people ask us, "Hey, have you got this video done? Have you got that video done?" We are working on those. When Ed, our buddy Ed, decided it was time to retire and relax a little bit, and I can't blame him. I can't blame him, but it put us a little behind in video production, and that is coming. I'll tell you right now, Dave has been working his tail off. Doing a great job editing these videos, and once they're edited, him and I are going to go through and do a final master, kind of a final production.
Well, I don't know how good of a job it is. You haven't seen him yet.
Well, that's why you and I are going to sit down
together. I've been working hard till like 11 o'clock at night and stuff, and
well, you went back to your day job.
Yeah, I have day and night job.
Yeah,
he does.
And I will tell you that he has been down here in the studio at the table, downloading videos, going through them all.
He has.
Running upstairs saying, what car is this? What car is that? Who drives this one? Who drives that one?
I'm just finishing up, not the last race, but the one before. I'll have that finished the next couple of days, and then I'll be starting on
this last
weekend.
Yeah. And then once all those are done with his first edit, him and I will go back together.
And then we'll start posting some stuff, and Corey can do some oohs and ahs, and how did you do that?
We'll figure it out.
I'm learning the program
you're
as I go.
You're that good, aren't you?
I'm good. Somebody's got to say it.
Hey, if you're not confident in what you do, you're not going to produce good work.
That's right.
So.
Right, absolutely. So I do know that Dave has had a tough day today. He decided he was going to be 25 again last night and pulled off a little stunt that he's been feeling it all day. You want to talk about that, Dave?
Cannonball in the hot tub.
Is that why you're sitting on that donut?
It's why he's sitting on the.
If you do a hot tub, if you do a cannonball in the hot tub, make sure you're where the deep part is and not where one of those ridges is, because it's really hard on your tailbone. And it's really hard to get out of my pickup truck because it's like a big step down. You just got to kind of slide your way down. And people look at you like, oh, you're an old bastard, aren't you? So I just go with the flow, you know.
Well, it doesn't help that you're only 4'6".
And then yesterday, I spent all day yesterday while we're at it. I've got a Class A truck. Class A is a truck you hook a trailer to. So to be a Class B, you take the fifth wheel off. So I've got 10 big-ass hardened steel bolts on each side of it. I go buy a torch to take these things off because you can't touch them with the impact. So I take the torch, cut everything off, take the grinder, smooth them down, and punch them all out. So then I call the third-party tester because I want permission to use this truck for a Class B truck. Well, you can't just mount a deck on there and say it's a Class B. It has to actually be a functioning bed. So I did all that work trying to get it ready for the day.
Nothing?
For nothing. Well, I still am going to have to do it because I'm taking the dump truck bed off of the other truck I bought, put it on this one, so we'll have a dump truck to haul more clay all winter for the track here.
Come on, Cletus.
Okay, I've had enough words. Gary, your turn. I got to think up some more.
Weirdo, man.
I'll think up some more words in a little bit.
Hey, good news. I walked home.
Yeah?
Yeah, all right, man.
Got up to my front porch. My blinds from my house showed up.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Oh, yay.
Good deal.
Nice.
The new blinds.
Another new project.
Yeah.
Your blonde girlfriends?
No, blinds.
Oh,
Window
blinds.
Blinds, not blondes, you
No, blind girlfriends.
Oh, I thought you said blonde girlfriends.
Yeah, either way, it works.
Got
Blind
headphones
blonde.
on. You got headphones on with speakers right on your ears and nobody can hear anything right. Well, you guys got to quit drinking before the show starts. So, got the blinds.
Oh, yeah.
Working on the house. I know you were up till last night caulking and sealing some things up.
Yeah, just, I've had this house since 2005, and I haven't really touched anything on it. It was a brand new home. And, of course, it's showing its age now, so I've been trying to bring it back up to new condition again.
Right.
Putting lipstick on that pig. Painted the outside of the house and working on the inside. Got new flooring in last fall. So just slowly getting it back up, and maybe I sell, maybe I keep. I don't know. I might love it and
you never know.
Keep it. Who knows? I want land.
Yeah. I can't blame you on that.
Need shop.
Yeah, absolutely.
2 lifts.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like the sound of that. So far, I've had a pretty good week. It's been today and yesterday have been pretty hectic, working on some of the stuff we're actually going to talk about tonight, and you guys know that. But man, I am at a point where I would just as soon never see my phone again. I'll tell you, and I'm not kidding you when I say this, the last 2 days, I'll bet you I've been on my phone 8 hours a day.
More than that. Dude, you're on your phone right before you fall asleep. You're on your phone till 11 o'clock at night talking to people.
You got to work.
Well, I've got an hour of that time out of you last night.
You did.
Did you? Yeah. It's,
but you got to work.
You've been busy.
It's what you. Unfortunately, when you're in the position we are in the sport that we're in, you're a source. You're a source of information. People are wanting to know this, that, and the other thing. We're always constantly working on promoting on the promoting end of whatever it may be, and we've got some news to talk about. So we're already 9 minutes in, and I've got a deal made with our first call-in guest, and I want to get him in because he has a very, very, very busy schedule. I'm going to text him now and have him call in, and we'll get this show started and get this party rocking and rolling. Very interesting, the discussion that we're about to have. And I spent some time on the phone with him earlier today. got some pretty cool breaking news. Well, we've got some new. It's not breaking like today, but it just came out. And I want to talk with Chadwick, and I'll tell you right now. As a track promoter so far, this guy has got my respect, and I'll get into that and tell you guys why. Let me turn my volume down because when he goes to call in, we don't need to.
You don't want to bust our ears out?
We don't need to get all funky with the beats.
You still have ABBA as your ringtone?
No, it's not ABBA. It never has been there.
No.
Never has been there. Ever. Never will it be ABBA. Just shut your mouth when you're talking to me. What is my ringtone?
Dancing Queen.
No, it's not.
What do you mean, what is your ringtone? Have you lost your mind?
I've got so much going on up here right now. What
He doesn't know what his ringtone is.
I know it is when you call, and that's all that matters.
Baby, I got your money, don't you worry.
That's not my ringtone.
No?
No, it's not. It's really not my ringtone either. It was for a long time.
What is it now?
Straight out of Compton.
It's not either. Quit trying to make me sound like a
Straight out Compton.
frickin' Swedish gangster or something.
But he
Swedish
is.
gangster.
That's where ABBA's from. They're from Sweden. Now he's got me tagged on an NWA. Oh, jeez. We're all in trouble here, folks. This thing may be in the wall from the get-go. Waiting on the call. So, excuse me. We do have a lot to talk about, though, with Chadwick. There's some interesting things going down. One of them is a very big thing that he has come up with, and we're going to talk about that live on the air. I know that Larry Adams knows exactly what we're going to talk about. No, Ryan, not Backstreet Boys. Anyway, jeez, what do you people think?
Backstreet Boys. Could you imagine that?
If
He's got the hair for it.
That's it. Strike two.
He is kind of pretty.
Strike two. You don't want to know what happens at strike three. We'll go Backstreet Boys on you. I'll moonwalk up and down your backside there, big feller.
That's his point.
Man, I think I'll just call.
It's not Rip on Grip Night. It's Rip on Penfold Night.
Oh, man,
I
just killing
think it
me.
is.
Just
Ripping
beating me
on
up
Penfold.
already.
That's what he gets for working so hard this week.
You know what, though? Everything that I've done, and you guys have helped out some of that stuff, it pays off in the long run.
Yeah.
So waiting on the call because he was going to call from a landline. So that's... Anyway, while he's waiting, while we're trying to get in, while we're waiting to get in,
Spice Girls.
Oh
my gosh.
Who said that?
Probably Roger Ellis. Roger,
Girls.
but we used to be friends, man. Is this what you people think of me?
Slipknot. Oh, there's all kinds of good stuff going on, you guys. This is awesome.
I didn't know it was going to break out like this.
Wait for Mike Medill to chime in.
Be
like
heavy
Inner
metal.
Sandman or
I'm
something.
telling you right now, Nina is walking a very fine line. It is not Old Town Road. In fact, I think it is one of the worst songs ever written in the history of the world. And every time I hear it from Gary, I want to slap him. I don't because I like him, but I don't know how any adult or anybody with an ounce of common sense or an IQ over 3 can like that song.
I love it.
Let's just stand in line and smack him as he comes, like a gauntlet.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Stand in line and start slapping people.
We're going to give you so many laughs, you're going to beg us for a ride. What do you think? Come on. I had to be tired by then, though.
So, come on, Chadwick. We're efforting at Chadwick out of Antioch right now.
Well, so while we're waiting for him, Nina is waiting
Stuck
in traffic.
She's stuck in traffic.
Portland traffic, anyways.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Portland, Beaverton.
If you're born 6 o'clock, good night.
While we're waiting on Chad, let's just go ahead and get into final race of the year, Southern Oregon Speedway. Great show. Bittersweet, like you said. It's for us, it's a long drive. We drive 3.5 hours one way to get to the show. The show was awesome. The fact that it's the last race of the year, we closed the season out in style. I mean, I don't know if you could close a season better than what we did at Southern Oregon Speedway Saturday night. From heat race action all the way through to the main events. there's two main events in particular I want to talk about. We had in the house, we had the